What's up, guys? How are you doing today? I'm finally here at this point where I have a brand new laptop because my other one had the motherboard die. I think I might have spilled some liquid on it, so I don't know about that, but we're here, we're back. It's been a quick, intermission in the meantime, but the fact is, because I have a new computer, I don't have access to the old save. Don't worry, I will still be doing the MEGAHOOD challenge, but I do have to rebuild my save. For it not to be too long, I'm gonna go and rebuild it as I unlock the world. So for instance, now we're in Oasis Springs, which means I can do Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, and the other one, which I don't remember, New Crest. And also Magnolia, because I feel like there's a lot of retail lots. And I'm gonna do a mini series on how I rebuild the world. I'm gonna show you guys like my favorite people on the gallery to get my bills and stuff like that, so you can get some for yourself too. And I'm also gonna show you where I get my Townies. I feel like my most valuable asset as a simmer is the Townies I have accumulated with time. I know some great creators that have a lot of like nice and diversified Townies, so I really wanted to showcase that to you guys. First thing first, what I want to do is just block out the lots that I need for the families that have already been played. And since I'm playing the whole franchise, I'm not going to be replaying with the families that I have already played with. I mean, it's going to be a long time since then, so I'm just going to take some families from the gallery, place them down, place my favorite ones down, place a house, and I think that's gonna be it. And when in a near or far future I will be back to square one, which means rotation 2, then I'm gonna be making them over once again. But because just keep going, I'm gonna do that, and then when the time will come, I'll remake them over, if that makes any sense at all. So in the first neighborhood of the Foundry Cove, I know we have the best friend also, which is there. We're gonna go and get ourselves a family. I'm gonna go in following. I already have some pretty good creators I am following, so I'm gonna stick with them. Okay, first, the BFF. I think I'll be going with the Grimfizz's version of the BFFs. I took them before, and Grimfizz has one of the best makeovers. I also really love Sleepyboyrun's makeovers as well, so I guess it will be a little mix of both, but for now I'm gonna take these because I'm very attached to them. And also they have like preferences and skills and storylines, and what I like to do is just quickly, okay? So nothing too crazy. First and foremost, I like me some eyes. He has brown eyes. I'm just gonna give him some more realistic eyes, some lashes. Okay, I usually take these for the guys. I'm very boring with eyelashes. I like to put kind of the same ones on all my Sims, but that's another story for another time. I'm also gonna put some highlight. Here he goes, and I'm trying this new thing in which I'm changing my shadow. We'll try this one, and that's it. Just to give them, I'll do her next. Very simple. We're gonna slap her with the same shadow, a bit of highlight, some eyes. All right, she's done with, and here we have Summers. A little bit of face shadow, some eyes, eyelashes. All right, so we have Summer, Liberty, and Mr. Travis Scott. Let's place them down and find them a house. Alright, so we have these that are tagged BFF. We have this one, which is pretty cool. I like it. Very simple. We have these blocks. which are cool. I don't know if they're made for the BFFs though. There's this one also by 6am art. I think I might be taking... Okay, maybe the one by 6am or the super simming one. Because I feel like they're not that rich. So maybe a block could be cool. And they could be each living in one unit. Okay, let's try these three and let's see which one I like the most. Yeah, this one is quite simple. Maybe the interior is gonna charm us. I mean, it's a very cute house, to say the least. And we can clearly see who's in which room. But I'm not in love with it. So I'll take maybe this one. Okay, so I ended up choosing this house by super simming. It's not furnished inside or anything, but it has a few things. And I think I like it. And the rooms are empty, so it is ready for me to be decorating inside of it. We shall go to the next family. I'm gonna pick the pancakes by Oshinsims, because why not? And I'll change them once I get to actually play with them. But in the meantime, these will be existing in this world. They need a home. And I chose this one last time, so I'm gonna take this one again. I know I furnished it a bit differently, but I'm just gonna keep the same one. And here we go. The pancakes are done. Oh, and I was debating on whether I wanted this one or this one, but I think for this save I'm gonna pick this one, or maybe this one, since Ocean doesn't have many families that are made over. I'm gonna pick those while I still can. Let's build them a house real quick. So there's this God Manor that looks very cool, so I'm gonna place it. Haunted house. Okay. Oh, that looks so cool. Hold on. Oh, I think that might be the better house than the one I had before. Oh, I love this. I really love this. And it's so dark. I really like. I think with no further question for now, this will be the God's house.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
Okay, so quick intermission. I have put the gods in Ophelia Villa because apparently that was the wrong lot, and also the lot I was trying to download was crashing my game. So I went back to the original one by Radboysims. This one, very good, classic, nice playable space too. Alright, and for the Spencer Kim Lewis, I'm gonna be taking this one by Sleepyboyrun. I really like what they did with Alice and also Dennis. So that's the one I think I took for the first one. Okay, here they are. Let's find them a house now. Okay, we have a problem. I'm not finding... I tried to go back and check my video, but I didn't mention who did the house. Or I cannot find in the video where I said that. So for the meantime, I'm gonna pick this one by Florwalsims, one of my favorite creator as for building. And here we are again. It is, I mean, it's empty, but it does the job. It sure does. This is where it gets traumatizing because that's where we're at. Let's get the Calientes. I'll pick these by Radboysims because they're my favorite and they're the closest ones from the original game ones. And in the next episode we'll be playing with Don Lotario, but for the meantime they're gonna be there and I'm gonna have to make them over. These will be the first one I make over. Okay, these are there. They have the same house they had before. Now up to the land grabs. Okay, I think I'll take Obsidian Lilith's version of the land grabs. Okay, I have this one, which is by the same creator that made my game crash. So I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna try to place it down because it looks fabulous. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Alright, let's just save before. And let's do it. Let's cross our fingers. Does it work? Does it not work? But just to show you a bit of the layout, I really like it. It's very spacious. Feels very land grab-y. And I even think Malcolm has a little, you know, little boy den over here. I think it suits them very well. I can't wait to be playing in it. So for this computer, I'm not gonna be downloading any build by CC. I might be downloading some hairs because these are important for me. Some sliders too. Minimal things, but I really want to stay with the game's items. So I might not be changing this house too much. Maybe some things here and there. But yeah, let's hope I didn't talk for nothing, and let's see if that works. Oh yeah, it works. Oh, thank God. So let's go over to the next Townie, which is Johnny Zest. Oh, we have a weird Johnny Zest, which is kind of cool. Damn. Alright. And we have this boy right there. Ooh, I'm tired. Let's see what other creators have done. Yeah, no, I think Sleepyboyrun's makeover is gonna win it, because I feel like the style of the other one is a bit far from the original style of the Max's Townie, so I'm gonna take this one. And also her characters, like I said before, they have like preferences and everything, so they're a bit more fun to play with. I'm gonna be changing him when it's its turn to be played, but I'm gonna take inspiration from that for sure, and maybe from the other one. I'll do a mix of both maybe, and also of what I envision him to be. We have this one by Obsidian Lilith that looks very, very cool, and I feel like I would like to play in that. So let's save it and let's see what other people are doing with the lot. That's oh, that's Symplesimss version, which is also cool, a bit more muted, but I feel like it goes very well with Sleepyboyrun's version of the character. I feel like they go together well. But I want something a bit more gritty, you know? Boo Boo Kitty, she has these apartments, which I feel that are... Oh, I wanted to place them so bad. So I think maybe that will be Johnny's residence. So when we'll be playing with him, we'll be playing in these apartments. I don't know yet which one he will be occupying, but we'll have plenty of time to figure that out when the time comes. Finally, I chose this house, Cacti Casa, for the roomies, and we're gonna now move on to the next part of this little Savefile diary series, and it's the Townies. And I'm gonna show you guys which creator I prefer in terms of Townies, where do I get my Townies, everything like that. And the first, well, organization of people making Townies, I know it sounds weird, but you're gonna understand in a minute, is the Sims Lab. So the Sims Lab is a platform or like a group project of several Russian simmers, and they do like, they release some loading screens, some like Christmas stories, like they're doing a whole thing for Christmas. They have Christmas slots and also some poses, some cast backgrounds. But what I want to show you today is, let me just scroll down, is the Townies packs. They have incredible Townies packs. You can see one of them here. They have the stars of first magnitude. They come with career, skills, preferences. They're really well fleshed out. And here you have an example of said Townies. I'm gonna show you. The names don't come like that. They come in Russian. I translated all the names to English just for gameplay purposes. But yeah, this is the part 1. There's 3 parts. This is what part 3 looks like. It looks like I haven't also downloaded part 2 for some reason, so I won't be placing it down. And most important of all, there's this pack. So this pack is called Family in Every City. It has over 400 Sims of different race, cultures, and everything. They have preference, career, skills, relationship dynamics, They don't use any CC. And they also have like backstories and everything. They also added bonus here. The children are created from adult Sims for a more plausible appearance. So when they grow up, they actually don't look weird. And that's a plus. And there is also this pack that I wanted to mention. These are only like if you have a sim that works in the police department. There's like plenty of sims and plenty of builds in this pack. Like that you can download and play with, so you get friends for your sims that are in this career, and they're all like pretty cool characters according to me. But yeah, no, pretty cool stuff. I suggest you look it out. Each time I see like a creator mention, I try to add them also to my following, so I can just keep up with their own like work on the side of Sims Lab. But yeah, let's return to the game and just place a whole bunch of townies that you're gonna see. What I like to do when I populate a save like firsthand is just place a bunch of them. I like to do the biggest households first. This is also one from the Sims Lab, so make sure to follow the creator as well, and I'll place them down here. I'm gonna run you through the people I follow, especially for their townies. And the first creator I wanna showcase is Dreamscarx. You might have known them already. They have some pretty cool townies, and they have a lot of them too. Pretty nice also base sims. But for now, what I'll do is I'll just pick their biggest household and I'll plop it down here. There's also my townies that are, you know, they're okay. We also got Moonlightkin that has some pretty like funny townies. Very different from one another. What I'm looking for in a gallery creator is the essence of like, not weirdness, but I feel like, oh, if I see a character that I'm like, oh, I didn't think about making this one or whatever, then I'm gonna be a bit more drawn to their creations. And I think this creator has some pretty cool townies, like some pretty odd townies too. Like they don't look like each other at all, and I pretty much really like that. Like, look at these, very cool. So I'm gonna also take a big household to bring with me. I'll take these Love Struck singles that are super cool. We also have Simkhira that has amazing townies. I really like the Americanness of her townies. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'll take some unpredictable singles. There's also Sweetbeagaming that has some pretty cool households that are belonging to the neighborhood save. There's also Windbrook, but I guess you guys already know them by now. They're pretty well known. Oh, there's also billowyflag that has like some nice single household townies. They all look a bit cartoony, but they blended well with the world, so you have a lot to choose from. There's also Dasak11 that I think makes pretty nice sims. She also likes to make some dupes of stars, but I don't know, I like the way she does her sims for some reason. They're very cool. So I'm gonna take Bella Hadid, I'm gonna put her down. There's also Pineappile that has awesome townie dumps. Very cool, very like stylized. There's also Sammy XOXO that has some nice like CC free townies. Very cool. Enchantsims has also some very nice occult sim and a bit more like mystical being. So, you know, if I'm looking for some more strange townies, I'm gonna go get them here. There's also Florwalsims, but I guess you already know her. I don't need to do too much explanations. There's also Simplesims, which I take a lot of townies from, actually. She has a lot of like single sims, and she has amazing base sim too if you want to make a base sim. Now, overall, very nice. There's also Sleepyboyrun, but that you already know. There's also Windy Poplars 17 that has some amazing townies, a bit more in the occult side again, but very stylish townies. Also Fridaikala that has some amazing townies and amazing makeovers too. Damn, her Caliente makeover is so nice. Wow. And I think if you enable custom content now, you have a bit more choice. But I guess you would have to download them via SimsLab because she doesn't have many available here. Sojutrait also have some very, very cool townies. Again, Grimfizz, which has amazing townies done. And we also have Onyey, which is one of my favorite for real. They make amazing sims. They have so much characters. They're so different from each other. They're so cool, you know, so stylish. I'm a big fan of theirs. And I'll go with this guy. Next we have HMMIDK4, which also has amazing sims with like unique appearances. There's also Ballershrimp that makes very like, I don't know, their townies are so original and so funny and so like, I love them. They don't make a lot. I think they have like less than 20 households available on their gallery, but I still really like them, so I look out for whenever they add more. And this is where if I want like a hot townie, I'll go and get it there. It's their name is Iimmuz. Don't mind my pronunciation, but you know, you can see they have some pretty handsome townies and pretty ladies. Some hot stuff right there. So if I'm looking for something, because you know, diversity is also good. Like we need people like that. We need townies that are a bit weird, like Ballershrimp. Like we need some diversity. I mean, look at them. They're like straight up from like a perfect Christmas movie. I'll just put them here. And yeah, guys, I think that pretty much sums it up for this part of the video. I'll see you guys next time where I will show you which gallery creators I use for my builds. And I wanted to maybe assess that in two ways. Maybe you can tell me which one you'd prefer. So maybe I can go by creator like I just did with the townies. Or I can go with like my favorite. I can like divide it and go and do like my my favorite lots for Willow Creek, Oasis Springs. Or I can do my favorite parks, my favorite this, my favorite that. So I don't know what you guys want. Do you want it more detailed, more summed up? So you want to do the research yourself? I mean, it's all on you. And if you like this video, if you found it a bit useful, please comment down below and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.